The 2011 Scorpion Motorsports P6. Tricycles aren't the sexiest forms of racing transportation you'll ever come across. Blame it on the odd configuration, but there doesn't appear to be anything redeemable about a car, a high-powered one, at that, running on 3 wheels. Then you have the people of Scorpion Motorsports, who appear to have built a trike that will change the way we view 3-wheeled racers from here on out. Called the P6, this 3-wheeled machine may look the part of a Formula One racer, but the front end is where the similarities end. It's about as aesthetically awkward as any high-powered racer can look, but dare we say, the whole profile works great for us. Even for something of its stature, the P6 has some pretty significant performance specs, which is something that shouldn't go unnoticed given the package that it comes on. The only downside to this piece of work is that for all of its awesomeness, the Scorpion P6 doesn't come cheap. Not the least bit. So you want to know how much it costs? Head over after the jump and find out. Exterior and interior. With a front end that looks like a Formula One car and a rear end that's made up of a center wheel, the P6 defies any conventional logic as to how a 3-wheeled racer can look this oddly amusing while also boasting of some impressive performance specs. To serve as the housing for the P6, the creators of this 3-wheeled speed demon used a GRP composite body with an optional full carbon fiber body to go with a carbon fiber wing. The suspension comes with adjustable shocks on the front and rear, while hypercoil springs and an adjustable anti-roll bar are also part of the configuration. Meanwhile, the interior features leather and suede upholstery, an AIM Micron 3-data logger, tilt-in pedals, and a sequential shifter with an optional electronic paddle shifter thrown in for those interested in the add-on. Meanwhile, Scorpion Motorsports is also offering a juiced-up P6 called the P6 Turbo. Effectively, the P6 Turbo is a standard P6 with a few race options that include a turbo kit, a power commander, and a full titanium exhaust system. Performance. In terms of performance, the P6 is powered by a 600cc engine that produces 126 horsepower, a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.5 seconds, and a 0-100 mph time of just 10 seconds. For a little 3-wheeled car that looks like a butchered Ferrari F1 racer, that's posting some pretty serious numbers. Pricing. The base price for a 2011 Scorpion P6 isn't cheap. It's actually $29,900, which is enough money to buy you a really nice, albeit entry-level sports car. If you're the type that would want to throw more money away, you can avail of a number of extra options to give your P6 a nice touch of carbon fiber digs. Check out the table below for the prices of the standard options and a few race options that, might we add, can be factory ordered, but not EPA tested. Therefore, this option, it's effectively called the P6 Turbo, is not intended for use on the street, and buyers are solely responsible for appropriate use of these components. A power commander is an electronic device that's connected to a vehicle's electrical system and improves its performance. When connected to a vehicle's control computer, a power commander can modify fuel injection and ignition settings, giving the rider opportunities to adjust his ride's performance settings. Competition. There aren't a lot of high-powered tricycles roaming the streets of the planet these days, but if there's one make that the Scorpion P6 is ultimately gunning for, it's the Compilation T-Rex. Built by Quebec-based bike manufacturer, Compilation Corporation, the T-Rex is a 2-seater trike that's powered by a 1.4-liter, 4-cylinder engine that hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds and carries a top speed of 157 miles per hour. The T-Rex has actually been around since the 90s, with the latest iteration, the ZX14R powered 1400R, sporting an overall output of 187 horsepower. As for its looks, the bulkier T-Rex looks more imposing compared to the Scorpion P6. Whereas the latter looks like half a Formula One racer and thus looks sleek, slender and streamlined, the T-Rex's design certainly belies its namesake. It shouldn't be surprising that with more offerings than the P6, the T-Rex hits an average price tag of around $50,000. Video compilation. It's hard not to get caught up in this rather excitable car, so we're going to spare the words and show you a number of videos featuring the Scorpion P6 in action. If our words aren't enough to get you excited about this vehicle, then maybe these videos will. Check 'em out. Full throttle with the Scorpion P6. The Scorpion P6 with Playboy Playmate Tamara Sky. Love it. High-powered hobby trike, cool F1-like design, half of it, at least cheaper than the T-Rex. Leave it. T-Rex is an established model and more powerful, not for everyone.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.